What do I say about Jon Peterson? I would not be doing this if it weren't for Jon Peterson. When he reached out to me about Funny Bonz, Jon is a dear friend, and he kind of disappeared out of California for a while, and we lost track of each other. We used to be really tight, really close, and we were still close, but didn't see each other as often. This has been a chance for Jon and I to reconnect on not only on a friendship level, but on a professional level, on a collaborative level. We just enjoy each other. We enjoy being around each other. We love to laugh ourselves, and so this is a good way to do it.
Why do I like Jon? Jon is a fantastic leader, an even more amazing person. Just being able to work with him and laugh with him in rehearsals and getting connected through the P3 theater program has meant so much to me, and he's such a passionate and wonderful individual. He really does put quite literally all his efforts and time and work into this theater program for the performers, for the community. He really does do the most. I mean, to a point where I'm like, does this man ever sleep? He really does a lot, and I enjoyed working with him. I enjoy him as a director. I enjoy him as a performer. I enjoy him as a friend. He really is just the greatest, and I knew I was gonna like him during my first audition for P3 Theater because he said he liked me. So I knew we were gonna like each other because he said he liked me enough to want me to come back and see P3 Theater and be a part of it. So I'm here, and I'm so happy that Jon is taking control of a really, really, really big ship to make this work out. He's in charge, he's got it going on, and he can always use some more help, and I know that, but he's just such an amazing person.
Jon Peterson he's quite a guy. He's someone you can always look up to. You can always go to him for literally anything. And since him reaching out to me about Funny Bonz, I don't know, I just kind of felt like I had gotten something great, and in getting to know Jon more and seeing how he runs stuff, he really does a lot, and it's really inspiring, like his dedication to his company, and just watching him get everything out there is really awesome. And I've learned a lot from Jon, and every single person can learn something from him.
Jon Peterson, yes. He's just an amazing person. He has so much vision and vitality. Sometimes he'll get excited and caught up in his own excitement, and it just bubbles up, and it makes it even better. He's a wonderful person, very funny, very giving, and he cares so much and so deeply about the artistic community. And I'm so proud to see how much he has grown over the last few years in growing P3 Theater, because I know he's had a lot of obstacles. He's had a pandemic to contend with, which none of us have ever had to deal with before. So he's still persevered, and I think at the base level of it, I think he's committed to trying to keep the artistic spark alive and to share that creativity with the world. And I think that's really important for people.
I've known Jon for a good few years now, and I can say I haven't met someone with a more full heart than Jon. And he wants to share this gift of theater with everyone, every single person. And it's so admirable how he has pushed P3 through the hardest of times, and we're still going, like we're still here. And it's all because of Jon. Like, it's because of the work that he has put in, and it's really amazing to see how hard he's worked and how loving of a person he is.
Jon is a great leader. I think he's really kind of naturally gifted for it. You know, it's really hard to start a theater company, genuinely off of the bat, just there. So the fact that we are still here, the fact that P3 Theater made it through the pandemic and we're out here talking to you and making this show together is a testament to his leadership abilities. I love working with Jon Peterson. We've been working together for quite some time now, and every time I do, I just find myself enjoying my time with him. You know, we laugh, we hang out, and I'm genuinely excited to be spending more of my time with him.
P3 Theater Company has offered a fantastic platform for creative minds, for creative teams, for performers, for all different types of talent in all walks of theater. It's offered them an opportunity to explore their craft. P3 is more than just that. Yes, we've been able to, as according to our mission, been able to offer paid employment opportunities to creatives, but we have explored humanistic truth through creative works of art. We've explored the diversity that's in our surrounding communities, and it's been such a thrill to be able to be a part of that and to really, really watch that grow. P3 Theater Company, while many theater companies are alike in many, many ways, each one of us is unique in its own special way. And I like to say that probably one of the things that makes us the most unique is our involvement in our surrounding communities, working with and partnering with other nonprofit organizations that have outreach programs to reach out to those less fortunate that may have difficulties going to the theater or may have other challenges in life, and bringing the art form to them through our educational programming of P3 Educates, where we bring unique custom-made workshops that reach out to different types of communities, and just our involvement in the community. And we always try to select works to put on our stages that, yes, we'll bring the popular show like Evita or Steel Magnolias, but we'll bring thought-provoking works that explore different walks of life, such as Love, Valor, Compassion, which is a Tony Award-winning play that explores the LGBT community in the 90s, in the early 90s, and talks about the AIDS crisis. We have shows coming up in our upcoming season that touch on a lot of different maybe mental health challenges and things like that. So we like to bring relatable works and keep that connection with our community, which basically our community is the reason we're here. So we're very grateful for that and very, very excited about seeing how we can continue to grow that connection to the community and further explore our mission. When I was in the beginning stages of developing P3 Theater Company, I really wanted to make sure that anybody employed or that worked with P3 Theater Company as a volunteer or in whatever aspect, that they had a great experience. So what I was very careful to do was to take all of my experiences in theater over a 30-year period and pull out the best experiences that I had with different theater companies on cruise ships, tours, whatever it was. It didn't matter. I wanted to remember and pull all of those best experiences that I had in working with that particular company or a particular show. And I tried to take all of that and make all of that into P3 Theater Company. I like to think that is working, and I say that because we have some actors and creatives who have been with us since our conception. I have an actor who started in the ensemble of our inaugural production of Evita, who is now the assistant to the executive director, on top of still being cast in shows because of his talent level. Ultimately, I like P3 to feel like one big family. That's really important because, yes, there's the business side of any business, and including theater. That's why they call it show business. So there are those business choices and decisions we have to make, but people aren't just a number when they come here. We're not just another theater, another gig. While, yes, we technically may be, but when people are here and working with us, I want them to feel like they belong, like they are wanted here. And they are, of course, because I wouldn't hire anybody I didn't want. what it comes down to. And we keep that in mind when we are hiring creatives and casting the show. We're not going to cast you just for your talent. Yes, your talent will certainly get you a second look. But people give off a vibe and they behave in certain ways. And we want to make sure that everybody fits that mold of being part of a family. And then theater-going audiences get a unique experience with P3 in that we pay very, very close attention to production values. Every person we've had on our stage has been extremely talented. We hire only the best of our creative team: directors, choreographers, musical directors, costume designers, prop designers, set designers, sound designers. Every single one of those pieces is crucial to the outcome of a production. And I like to think that we pay very close attention to that, so the audience always walks away having seen a superb production. And I'm proud to say that we've got a remarkable team of people. And even from the bottom to the top. There is no bottom, there is no top. Everybody is treated with the same respect and the same love, and that shows when we put on a show. So the cast members and the technicians feel it, the audience feels it. When you call our box office, you're remembered by name. Our box office staff remembers the people's names, and they will greet you by name when you come to the theater and make you feel like you're part of the family too. It's because you are. It sounds cheesy, really, but it's not. It's just the way it is. And there's no experience like it.